Hey yo, welcome to YL. It's your girl Jazz Young, and I'm back with another one. Yo, mm, this is Wednesday thoughts. I come to you, getting over whatever this is, right? You know, when my post-nasal drip hit, it attacks my entire upper respiratory. Okay, it don't just mess with my nose or my throat. It decides, hey, let's go to her lungs. And I have asthma, so then it gets to my lungs, and then my lungs get when you have asthma, your body is already insensitive. Then you just add some more sensitivity, y'all. I am going through, but I come to y'all because one, I haven't been here. I was on vacation with my Lawn sisters. Fun vacation. We went to DR. It was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. It's been a while since my Lawn sisters and I have hung out as just a big group. So, the antics was there. But we really just had a great time. It was absolutely amazing, and fully just enjoyable all the way around. So I had fun in DR. Shout out to LR for 10 years, but most importantly, the fellowship that we was able to have over this past weekend. So listen, I wasn't gonna come talk to y'all for real, y'all. I wasn't gonna come talk to y'all. I honestly was just like, yo, you start the week fresh, right? If I ain't come talk to y'all on Monday, let me come just start the week fresh. I'll be back next Monday. Let's take Wednesday off. However, there's just been a few things that I feel like I have an opinion on, but I won't get too deep in it because if I get too passionate, I was just gonna make my body worse and have more trouble breathing. So I'm not gonna do that to myself right now. But I will say, first, I think I'm gonna start happy and get lower because the final topic I think is the most important topic. So I'm gonna hold that to the end. First and foremost, the young Young Roddo, I think his name. You know, the one that be like, the one who got the little soft voice. Oh my God, I was just listening to his music earlier. This young man. I can't get no bad grades. My mama said if I get A's, I get paid. Wake up, brush my teeth, make my bed. Pause. So, this young man right here, one of the things I love about his sound, his music, of course, is age appropriately. He's not talking about out of pocket stuff. But I will say the thing I love about the sound is he sounds so mature. Like, the music is relatable. Like, no bad grades, of course. That's more to the school age kids. But his other song, Miss Jackson, he just dropped the song Friday, late night. Was it Friday or Monday? Friday. He just dropped a song called Late Night on Friday. Like, I don't know. I feel like the young man, he's doing some great things. His music is fire. As he continues to elevate his mind, he's only gonna get better. But I really truly hope that he stays age appropriate each time he elevates. Right, like talk about things that we want kids to be relatable with. Talk about things that we want kids to follow and pay attention to. So I think this young man, of course, has longevity. His dad was popular. So I think he's gonna work out, but I really love his sound. Like he's just that soft sound, but some real lyrics. You can hear everything he's saying. So young brother, keep driving, keep doing your thing, keep growing, keep elevating. Another thing I want to talk about, Hmblzay. I haven't talked about Hmblzay. If y'all don't know, it's the young man who's walking from Philly-to-Cali on a faith walk, trying to build a school in Philadelphia. Excuse me. And one of the things, we ain't about to burn our tongues, but one of the things that I really think that I appreciate looking at Hmblzay is that he kept going. Through all of his trials and tribulations, and it's something that I think we all should pay attention to, is sometimes you got to keep pushing even when it feel like the devil is going to hit you, even when it feel like nobody wants you to do what you're doing, even if it feel like you're doing things and it may not feel right. or people talking negative. Like, I love how Hmblzay, he keeps his mindset. Like, he keeps that peace. Like, I know what I'm doing is the right thing. I know what I'm doing is fair. And the fact that he's like he got hit by the car twice. People talking about the whole RV thing and him always getting on here asking for money or what's walking got to do. Because I read comments. Like, I look at the character of what's being displayed, and then I go look at what people think is being displayed, right? And I read the comments. I be like, damn, like y'all be so negative on something that seems very positive. And so, Hmblzay, keep doing your thing, man. In the times that we in, I ain't got bread to donate. However, I truly do pray and hope that you continue to have safe travels to California, because what you're doing is changing lives. Even when no one else can see it, even when no one believes it, like, you are making a difference. You are changing lives, and you're inspiring people all over the world. Like, I want to get to a confident level where if I'm in a conversation and my spirit just tells me to pray for them, then I ask to pray with them. Like, those are the things you're saving lives just on your walk with praying for people, and praying to people. I truly do enjoy watching your streams until the commercials come on. But other than that, Hmblzay, and if y'all don't know who Hmblzay is, I truly challenge y'all to go look him up, man. Go see his calls. If you can't donate, go donate. Go change lives. It's funny that we be having positive things in life going on. We be having positive people doing positive things. And we find a way, especially when they're black, we find a way to discredit them. We find a way to try to discourage them. And Hmblzay is a prime example of he's walking by faith and not by sight. Y'all, his enemies have already been taken up by the Lord. He has a clear path, and that right there is a walk on faith. That is somebody. Y'all didn't say nothing when the monks was doing it, and they was doing the faith walk too. But because they're monks, that's why it's like, oh, they're seen as spiritual or characters. No, we're all. If you are connected to the thing that you believe in, you are a spiritual character. I don't care what nobody says. If you got a connection with God, you are God's child. You can be divine and destined to do a walk like Hmblzay. Who are us to say you gotta be in a religious spot or a religious person to change lives? Like, people didn't talk about the monks because they're monks, and monks are looked as religious type of entities. Okay, people who believe in God and their Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and believe that they got to do the work and God is using them, aren't they the same spiritual entities? This is my opinion. So I just think that people need to be more applauding to Hmblzay versus talking negative about him. If you don't like what he's doing, keep it pushing. But let's be real, he's doing more than you are. He's saving more lives than you are. He's changing lives more than you are. He's inspiring people more than you are. He's doing more positive things just on a walk than you are, because you in his comments talking negative. Come on, y'all. We could do better. We can be better. And last but not least, because like I said, I don't want to take y'all long, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. Talking takes a lot out of me, okay? I think this is the most I've coughed all day. But that's just because I'm talking. And talking makes you have to breathe a lot. Last but not least, Karmelo Anthony, the young 17-year-old man who was found guilty and then sentenced to 35 years of life for the stabbing of, be better, guys. The stabbing of the young white man, a young white boy. I couldn't tell you their names as far as the white boy, because I'm going to be honest with you. This is about Karmelo Anthony. One of the things I hate seeing, I low-key couldn't be on my timeline. I think it was Monday he was found guilty and his sentence yesterday. But either way, okay, there's a few things that I hate about this entire situation. One, I feel like his trial was very quick. However, I understand. I mean, we all look for a speedy trial. You want a speedy trial. Because if you don't get a speedy trial, they'll prolong it. They gave him bond. So that's probably why they was like, oh, if we don't get this case out, he's going to be out cool and making a life, doing things. He's going to be able to make a difference and, tell people, oh, with these white folks. Because, I try not to be racist because I love all people. I think all people have the potential to be the best of themselves. I don't like when people are mean to people just because of their color of their skin. But we're gonna get very candid, white people. Y'all have to look at this in the eyes of somebody who says like, hey, a black kid can't have self-defense. He was already found guilty before he even went on trial. Like he's in Texas. He's not. He wasn't. He didn't have a jury of his peers. And people want to say, well, the defense attorney get to pick juries too. But y'all know that even if they pick him, the prosecutor can ask them to be what's the name? I can't think of the word right now. Jasmine, do not get too passionate. But like one of the things I hate to like hear and see is the fact that this young man, from the story that I can recall at this moment, this young man was defending himself from two brothers that came in his area causing havoc in his area. He tried to walk away, he tried to let it go, and they continued to antagonize him. They continued to touch him. They continued to do things that at the end of the day will require a response. Karmelo Anthony responded in a way that most would say was dangerous. Why do you have a knife at a high school event? Well, if I live in Texas, they have stand your ground laws, you got gun laws. Why would I go to an event without protection, regardless if it's a high school event or not? My second thing would be, it's the fact that we talk about him going to a high school event with a knife, but we're not talking about how he actually was attacked. Like, we're not talking about how this young man was attacked, defending himself. But because he killed a white boy, that people love outside of his family, because he killed somebody, I guess that was important, he's supposed to spend 35 years in life. First of all, it was self-defense. And for his defense attorney, you're an asshole, you're a bitch, you suck, and come on, Jazz. Come back, Jazz. Come back, Jazz. Because at the end of the day, there's no reason why that young man is in jail right now. There's no reason why that young man went to prison. Yo, y'all know we graduate at around 17, 18. We go to college and learn life. Y'all are literally taking a good kid. Carmelo, we didn't hear nothing. Y'all, the reason why Carmelo got bond because he's not a bad kid. He was a good kid that defended himself. Because I'm not going to use the word mistake. He didn't make no mistake. He defended himself. That we have every right to do. When we're being attacked, we have the right to walk away. And he did that. And they continue to do something to him. Therefore, what are you supposed to do? Just get beat on because it's a white kid beating on him? Come on, y'all. Texas do better. Like, that's why I don't understand why anybody black want to move to Texas. I don't get why y'all be wanting to move to these states that don't care about you. That will literally allow, it could be a black kid or white kid do the same exact thing. The white kid get off and a black kid be in prison for 35 years. Bro, that happens in all racist states. That we continue to want to live in and give money to, especially these popular states like Texas. Texas and Florida. And I know it's certain parts and certain areas that make a difference, but in my opinion, Texas in itself is just a racist state. I can't say that about all of Florida because, some parts of Florida is really just black. So, I can't really say it's too racist. But come on, Texas is racist. Yo, Texas, you should be ashamed of yourself. The jurors, you should be ashamed of yourself. The judge, the fact that you had a relationship with the deceased, you should be ashamed of yourself. The prosecutors, y'all have relationships. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all had that black boy labeled as guilty before he was even on trial. He was not winning this trial. He was never winning this trial. And it's sad because I know he was never winning this trial. So people talking about, you need to not keep your hands to yourself. Y'all need to not murder people. Yo, at some point, y'all got to get off the backs of black people. Because, baby, without us, y'all nothing. White community, without black people, you are nothing. Let me say that again. Without black people, y'all are nothing. America, without black people, y'all are nothing. Y'all are nothing. Who are y'all? Nobodies. Black people are what makes this world better. Black people is what makes this country even move the way it moves. Yo, come on, y'all. White people, get out y'all little feelings that y'all are trash and become better people and understand that y'all can be trash today, but be godly tomorrow. Be godly, bro, because your trash stinks. Y'all horrible. Y'all horrible. Y'all horrible. And one day, I truly pray that black people find their power. We band together and we literally gain our power that we've always had. Because one thing I'm going to tell y'all, and I tell anybody this, one thing a white man is scared of, one thing a white woman is scared of, is black people finding their power. Is black people banding together and really doing what they know how to do. That's the crazy part. We don't even realize that all these cultures beat us down because they're in this place where they're scared. Because the moment the black community, the black Americans, the African Americans, the black like no matter who it is. I'm not even gonna say brown people, because there are times where brown people don't like black people, right? So no, when black people figure out their power, oh what? Y'all, they're gonna constantly try to tear us down. And I really feel like the fact that Karmelo Anthony used the power that he had a right to use and is self-defending himself. He defended himself. What they do? Instead of saying, okay, this young man defended himself, they try to take away his power. But God got some. Karmelo, you're going to be out soon. Karmelo, you're going to see the light. Like, God got you, man. Don't get discouraged, because God is on his way to save you. With that being said, y'all, I love and I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all stay blessed. I hope y'all stay black, because that's how I feel today. Yo, stay blessed, stay black, and never die. All that cultural stuff will be back next week. Peace.